Welcome to Quantum X Trades, ladies, gentlemen. We have been away for a very long time, but we're back when the markets are really terrible. But we're going to try to find some harmony in this chaos, right? So what we're going to do is I'll be recording my trading journey to turn 20 into 500. I am sure viewers will also have their own portfolios that they would love to turn into something substantial. So this will be an attempt on my end. I don't know how long this is going to take, but this is my goal. Turn 20 into 500 and in the process learn from my mistakes, right? Which I'll be recording. I'll be adding links, comments, charts, and we'll be able to analyze them from time to time. See if I make a bad trade, why I made it. If I made a good trade, why I made a good trade. So if you're interested in embarking on this journey with me, let's dive into the markets, and I'll try my best to keep the videos under 10 minutes. I think that is good. Our attention span is very short, especially in the days of TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and social media in short. All right, so let's dive into BTC. So from the weekly time frame, we have so I can say overall we are still bullish, but as you can see on a weekly time frame, we have a bearish bias. This is hard to trade. It looks chaotic. It looks like the markets are in some sort of range, right? But overall we're still bullish. So for now my bias is bearish. As you can see, we have a previous candle was red, bearish, and we're already going down. But as we can see, if this can be called actually liquidity sweep, we have kind of tapped below the previous weekly candle, and we're kind of going back into that. So we'll have to drop down to lower time frames to see what is happening there. We'll just be taking it one step at a time. So let's drop down to daily. Daily also, let's see, we have let's say from here. So this is our range. Actually, let me reset the chart. Yes. So this is our range. Again, we are not sure where the market is going. So we've had this, which I presume is some sort of a 5-wave down. We have a pullback, and this is a start of another leg. So this might come up to here, go down here, make some sort of ABC correction, and continue up. This might as well come here, find support, and then continue up. There's so many scenarios that might happen, okay? But so far I'm not touching the markets because this is not clear. Let's drop down to the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, so on the 4-hour, of course, I've labeled what looks like a 5-wave down to the upside, to the downside. We have WXY there, which is pullback. So from here, we are expecting price, if this is all that we have of a pullback, right? From this move down, from the top, from 126, right? If this is what we have as a pullback, we should be expecting price to start dropping from here, from here, and we go down like that. But of course, markets won't just do what I draw here. I can draw whatever, like become Picasso, but markets will do what the markets have to do. So from here, we have to pay attention to the following. So we have this level here. This is the level which is worrying me. I'll mark it red. So since we have broken, the blue is the daily, so this is the range we're going to be in, right? This is the range we're going to be trading into, and since we have closed below this level, if I were to follow my method, my system, right, I should be expecting a pullback from here and then continue dropping to the downside, right? But if we do something like this, break this, and turn this into support. We might as well go to 119, maybe somewhere up there. And from there, we're going to have a bigger correction like that. So I have no idea where the markets are going from here, but I'll have to observe, at least in the next couple of hours, what happens here. So on the 1 hour, again, it's also pointing to the downside on Bitcoin. Yeah, so we have kind of closed above this, but we've, let's see, on 1 hour. So on 1 hour, as you can see, we closed and kind of closed right at this line. So it's not clear. It's not clear at all. So we'll give it a couple of, in the next 24 hours, we'll see. But it looks like we've swept some liquidity here. Hence, we might start getting some move to the upside in the short term, right? And mind you, let's just mark the 4 hour. Let's just mark some important zones. So the immediate zone that I'm interested in is this area here. So let's see, we'll mark it like this. So red is 4 hour. If you see something red, it's 4 hour. Green, 1 hour. Blue, daily. All right. So from here, I'll be expecting price to come here and drop from here, continue to the downside. That's what I'm expecting, but we'll see. We'll have to actually analyze the markets once it gets into this box over there. So in the next couple of hours, I'm expecting price to move up until we reach that box. So I think on BTC, and that's enough. I don't see a trade. I don't see an opportunity to short here, and I don't see an opportunity to long. Okay. All right. Somewhere in the under 7 minutes. Okay. So on the total market cap, which is which tracks altcoins, we have a double top over there. We have some sort of through a move to the upside over here, and of course we had a huge correction. As you can see, markets are not clear. Look at this. This is stepping into the unknown. We don't have much market data to work with at the moment. So on daily, we have this area that I'm looking at. We tapped into this order block at the bottom. Then let's see, go to the 4 hour. Again, yeah, there isn't much here to look at. Let's see, 1 hour. Yeah, so 1 hour we have closed below here. Actually, let me use this. Let's see, let me use this one. So we have closed below here. We've broken that, and we have broken this, right? So what I would be expecting again for this is price might continue going down, of course, but it might reverse to use this as resistance and continue down, or it might bounce from here, use that as resistance and continue down. So for the meantime, everything is pointing to the downside. I don't see a possibility of a bounce unless what we see right now, let's see, just right now as I'm making this video, do you see this? This looks like oh my god, I've forgotten my tools. So this looks like a double bottom here, right? So we might just start seeing price recover a little bit. It might drop from here or somewhere up there. So far I only see a little bit of upside and continuation to the downside. All right, so as you can see here, we broke this level, right? This level was broken. It went here, filled the FG, dropped. Again, we might come back to fill the either here, FVG, yeah, either here or here. I can't tell where the markets will go to, but it's most likely at the FVG levels. So total market cap is pointing to the downside, but because of this double bottom here, we might expect probably tomorrow to see a bounce on alts. Yeah, Ethereum also looks terrible. Yeah, for example, on the daily, look at this. It has broken below this level. So again, we have like a double top over there. Markets have a tendency to, tap. We can tap above that before we can drop. So we'll also be observing what happens on ETH. It looks very, very bearish. It breaking this means that, as you can see, we have pullback, and this is only pointing to the downside. Let's see, 4 hour. Yeah, so we'll mark this level. I'll mark it with let's see, on red. So if we close below this level, we'll be expecting a bounce and continuation to the downside from here. If I'm to follow the system, this is what it will entail. Let me delete that. Yeah. So to be honest, I don't see any trades. I don't see an opportunity to short. If I'm to short, I have to short higher, either here or above the yellow. Okay. For BTC, again, we have we have double top right about here. So we might have a scenario where we just come back here, grab that liquidity, and continue to the downside. So for now, let's just observe what happens. Let's just observe what happens in the next few hours. So far, I see nothing good in the markets. All alts are pointing to the downside. So this tells us what's going to happen to alts. That's where they're dropping, as you can see. The total market cap is dropping, so all alts are red, right? So once this starts recovering, that's when we'll see a bounce in altcoins. So that's all. I'm 2 minutes above the promised time. Not bad for the first video. So goodbye. See you soon. Thank you.